Yeah. Hi guys, you're welcome again to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be making this crochet top. Okay, if you know me, you know I love sexy things, right? And this top is just too sexy. So if you are a new viewer on this channel, please hit the subscribe button already because it's about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down. I'm about to show you how I made this top. I've been seeing it on the internet and I really love the design. I don't know the designer, the original designer. I would have given her some kudos because this design is out of this world. I actually had a lot of challenges making this design. I did a lot of losing and remaking, especially in this place, because I needed it to be really nice. So I did not make it like the original design, which is actually very small. I wanted it to be like this. I made 2 of this top in 2 days. I know you might not be able to do that. Maybe you're busy, you go to work, all I do is crochet. So well, get your materials ready. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. For my returning viewers, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share and comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this top. I'm going to show you guys the yellow one too. Like I said, I did a lot of mistakes that I had to correct by myself. So if you have any issues while you're trying to make this top following this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section, and if it needs like graphical explanation, send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook. Okay, thank you so much. Let's get into this tutorial. I forgot to mention I paired it up with this trouser. And the tutorial for this trouser is on this channel. Oh god, Joyceline, be serious for once. Okay, so I paired it up with this trouser. Sorry, I'm alone here. This is the trouser. The tutorial for it is on this channel. So if you want the tutorial for this trouser, please scroll down. You're going to see the tutorial, and I think I'm going to put the tutorial for this trouser in the description box, so you can click the description box, you see the link and you can go and make. Hey guys, okay, so we are going to be using this yarn. It's 100% acrylic yarn, 7 ounces, which is 198.4 grams, and this is from Mainstay. And you can access this yarn or buy this yarn in the United States, anywhere in the United States of America. But because most of my viewers are from Africa, Nigeria, I'm going to be comparing this yarn to Yeye yarn in Nigeria. So if you can access Yeye yarn, please double the strand. I'll be using the pin 3.75 millimeters. You can use anywhere from pin 2.5 to pin 4.25. That means you can use pin 2.5, pin 3, pin 3.5, pin 3.25, pin 3.75 like this one, pin 4, pin 4.25, and even pin 4.5 if you want. So you might be needing your tape. You would also be needing a needle to tag it. That's a needle and a thread of the same color of yarn that you want to use. At the end of the day, we will be using a needle, and also your scissors, of course. So I'll go ahead and start with the bracket. I have already done one, of course. I'm going to do the other one and show you guys how I did it. Mind you, there are different ways of doing this boho corset top, but this is my way. This is how I did mine. Okay, so if you want yours to look like mine or you like mine, then this is what I did. You can follow these instructions, and by the end of this video you'll be able to do this boho corset top. I call it the boho, I don't know what others call it. Okay, so I started with 18 chains. So I'm going to do 18 chains, not too tight, not too loose, just regular 18 chains. So this is my 18 chains, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like I'm doing a regular top. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 chains, and on the 4th one I'm doing a double crochet stitch. And now I'm doing double crochet on all those chains till I get to the end. So double crochet stitch on all the chains. So I'm at the end right now, and what I'm going to do is this end stitch, this last stitch that I just put this one crochet stitch in this place is supposed to be 6 crochet stitches. So I have put 1. I'm going to put 5 more to make it 6. So 2 crochet stitch in the same place, 3 crochet stitches in the same place, 4 crochet stitches in the same place, 5 crochet stitches in the same place, and 6 crochet stitches in the same place. So now I'm going to go into the next stitch and make a double crochet stitch. Now I'm not increasing on any of them. I'm going to the next and I'm doing double crochet stitch till I get to this end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and now I'm going to just do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and I'll turn my work and I'll start doing double crochet on all these double crochet stitches without increasing. Now what you have to understand is on the second row, what I'm going to do is when I get here, remember there are 6 stitches here at this place. So when I get to the first stitch, that's when I would start increasing. Okay, so watch carefully as I get to this place and I do what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, so I have gotten to this place and all the stitches here is 15 stitches. So we have 15 stitches here on, like, I'm counting from the very first stitch, which is the chain stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so on the 16th stitch, which to me is actually the place where I started increasing here, I did 6 in that same stitch. So that place I'm going to do 2 double crochet. That's 1. This is 2. Okay, then the next stitch I'm not increasing. I'll do 1 stitch in the very next stitch. Then the other stitch I'm going to, you can see I did 2 here, 1 here, then here I'm going to put 2 stitches. 1, 2. Okay, so the next one I'm doing just 1 stitch. Okay, then the next one I'm doing what? I'm doing 2 stitches. 1, 2. All right, so the next one I'm doing 1. This is the last stitch. The next one I'm doing 1, and then the next one I'm doing 2 stitches. Now we have 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Let me confirm here that I already did. So 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitch. So we increased 1, 2. I have to be careful. 1, 2, 3, and 4 places. Correct. So I increased 1, 2, 3, and the 4th place. This is the 4th place. So I would just continue on this other place and I get to the end. So on the second row, what you have to know is you increase in 4 places and then you just do double crochet stitches till the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and now on the 3rd row I'm going to do my 3 chains. Okay, and then I'm turning, then I'll do 14 stitches. This is 1, 14. So I have done my 14 stitches. So I'm going to do this in the next one. So the next stitch I'm going to do 2 double crochet stitches in one place. So 2 double crochet stitches in the same place. So you make a double crochet in the next stitch, do not increase, a double crochet in the other one, do not increase, and then on the third one you're making 2 double crochet in that place. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Remember, this one we did not increase in the next one. That's on the previous row we did 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet. So now we are doing 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. So we are having 1 double crochet 2 times in between the increments. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I really hope. So we've increased in this stitch. So the next 2 stitches I'm not increasing. 1, the next one, and then this one I will increase. 1, 2 in the same place. So the next one I am not increasing. The next one I am not increasing. So the next one I will increase. 1, 2 double crochets in the same place. Same thing goes here. 1 double crochet, the next stitch 1 double crochet, and then the last place where I increase is 2 double crochet in the same place. So after this, what I'm going to do now is do my double crochet till I get to this end without increasing. So double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch till the end. Okay, so I'm done with the 1, 2, 3, the third row, and now I'm going to the 4th row. So I'm going to do 3 chains, turn my work. Now I will do 17 stitches without increasing. This chain stitch is counting as my first stitch. Okay, so 1, I'm going to the second one, 2, so I'm going to do 17 of these before I do the next thing. Okay, so I have done 17 stitches here. So the next thing I'm going to do now is on this next stitch I'm going to increase by 1. That means I'll put 2 stitches in the same place. So that's 1. This is the extra stitch. So 2 stitches in the same place. Then now we are going to give a 3 space interval, a 3 stitch interval. The first one was 1 stitch interval, the second one was 2 stitch interval. So now it's 3 stitch interval. So we are going to do 1 stitch there, the next stitch we'll do just 1 double crochet stitch, the next stitch no increase, 1 double crochet stitch. So we go to the next one, which is the 4th stitch. We are going to put 2 double crochet stitches in this place. So put 1, I'm going to put the second one, 2. Okay, so now I'm going to do another 3 stitches without increasing. So 1 stitch without increasing, 2 stitches without increasing, the next place 3 stitches without increasing. So the 4th stitch I'm going to do 1, 2 in the same place. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, so I've come to the end of the 4th row. Now the 5th row. The 5th row I am going to do something interesting. This is why you should watch and not say, oh, she's just going to be increasing every row. No, sometimes it's not like that. Okay, so now the 5th row I would go round without increasing. So I'll just do my double crochet stitch all round, no increase. Okay, when I get here I will not increase anything, I'll just go straight round. All right, so let's do this round. So the next thing I'm going to do now is do my 3 double crochet, which is my first stitch, and then I'll do 14 stitches including this. So I'm going to do 13 more stitches. So 14 stitches here. We've done 1. This is the 2nd stitch, the 3rd stitch. I'm going to do 14 of these. Guys, you can see I crocheted without recording. So let's do this. So we have our 14 stitches, and on the 15th one we are going to do 2 double crochet in the same place, and then we'll do 3 stitches in different stitch points without increasing. So we do double crochet stitch, go to the next double crochet stitch, go to the next double crochet stitch. Good. Then the 4th stitch we are going to increase 2 double crochet stitch in the 4th stitch, 2, 3. So on the 4th stitch we are going to increase 1, 2 in the same place. Okay guys, the next one you just repeat 1, 2, 3 without increase. So the next one we are going to increase 1, 2 in the same place. So how many have we increased here? 1, 2, 3, and this one 4. So I guess that's okay for us. So we are going to okay, because we started.
So guys, I first of all did 8 rows because I was doing a medium size. I did a medium size, but I realized that it is too big, so I reduced 2 more rows. So we'll be working with just 6 rows, okay? And if you're doing a small size, what you have to do as your bottom chain is 16 chains. Okay, if you're doing an extra large size, I'm not gonna lie, I have not done that before, so you have to do more rows instead of the 6 rows that I did for mine. But this particular bra top, I did 8 before I reduced it back to 6 that I finally used. Remember, this was like a try and error session for me because it's my first of this top, okay? So guys, just be patient with me. Let's get through this together. I'm sure you're going to like it and you will not have any problems doing this.
Guys, so I have done 6 rows and I cut because this is enough for me. So I'm going to end here on the 6th row. Okay, so I did 6 rows for the other side too. And let me tell you guys something. I did 8 rows to start with, right? I did 8 rows, but after making the second cup, I realized that it was too big. It was not too big for me, but because we are going to do some extra stuff here, it might be too big at the end of the day, and we want it to be tight fitted and hold up very well, right? So I decided to reduce it to 6 rows. Okay, so okay guys, so we've completed our 2 rack up like I said, and now we are just going to connect this 2 rack up. Okay, I am going to be sincere with you. I have done this thing like 10 times. I've done it like 10 times, but it's been giving me issues. So I want to make it really clear for you guys so that you'll not have the same issues that I had. So I put in my yarn, or my hook rather, bring out my yarn, and I'm going to make 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to connect this side and this side together with a slip stitch, but I'm not splitting the stitch. I'm not splitting this stitch on this side. I'm just going in there and I'm slip stitching like this. Okay, so you close it up with a chain and then you turn your work like this. All right, so at this point we're going to work on the side first. What we'll do is you go to the next stitch and you make a single crochet stitch. Don't split the stitch, just go in and do a single crochet stitch. I'm sorry, I've been tired. I've been working since morning, so I might be making some slip of tongues, you know. So this is 2 stitch. I'm going to go in and do the 3rd one. Now I'm making this 3 stitches because this 3 stitch stands as the length for a double crochet stitch. Okay, so I'll make a chain and then I'll go into the middle. We have 1 2 3 4 5. I'm going into the third one, which is the middle one, and I'm going to make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So I've gone in 1 2, okay, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, good. So now I'm going to make 1 chain, go to the next place, which is 1 2 3, and I'll make, join it up with a slip stitch there, just like that. So that place is done. Now there's something I want to say. We all know that three stitches make 1 double crochet stitch. That means 3 places, 1 2 3 makes 1 double crochet stitch. But in this second row, I'm going to do 2 stitches, 1 2. Okay, I'm going to do just 2 instead of 3, and I'm going to make my chain and I'll turn. So instead of 3 there, I made 2 stitches, 2 single crochet stitches. Okay, so now I'm going to do my double crochet stitch in the space where I made the chain. Now I'm going to do 2 chains and go into this place where there's a chain, this 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. In the chain, I'm going to make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Whatever you're doing, you know that this place is going to be 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. If you look the picture, you're going to see that that pattern there is the same. So after that, we're going to make 2 chains. Okay, then we go into this chain stitch and we make a double crochet stitch there, then we make a chain and then we close it up. But closing it up now, we are going to go 1 2. On the third one, we are going to make double crochet stitch, single crochet stitch. Okay, now we're going to do single crochet stitch in the next stitch, single crochet stitch in the next stitch. So that's 2 single crochet stitch in 2 different stitches. Okay, so now we're going to do our chain and you turn. Now we will do double crochet stitch on this double crochet stitch. Okay, we have 1 double crochet stitch here. We are not working with the first chain anymore. You're not working with the first chain anymore. So we have 1 stitch there. We're going to make double crochet stitch, chain 2 because we have chain 2 here. Then we go into this chain stitch and we make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so now we're going to make 2 chains, go into the next stitch and make a double crochet stitch. 1 chain, 1 2 3. On the third stitch, we are closing it up with a slip stitch. Okay, so now we're going to go in and do our single crochet, then go to the next stitch, single crochet, do a chain and turn your work. So this is what we are doing. So work on the same stitch again. On the stitch, you're not working on the chain yet. We are going to work on the chain, but not right now. So now we're going to do 2 chains and repeat this pattern right here. So now you do 2 chains and repeat the stitch, 1 chain and close it up. On the third stitch, 1 2 3. On the third stitch, we're doing a slip stitch, and that is how it looks right now. So we go to the next stitch and make a single crochet stitch, the next one a single crochet stitch. So we're making a chain and you're turning. So we go to the next place and we're making a double crochet stitch on that stitch. Now I'm making your 2 chains, go to the next place and make 1, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1, 2 double crochet stitches, 2 chains, go to the next stitch and make a double crochet stitch, 1 chain, 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd place you're slip stitching. Okay, now you're doing another 2 single crochet stitch, chain 1, turn. Now we've gone we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Now on this row, on the 6th row, I don't know, yeah, if you're following directly like this, so I guess you should follow directly like this. So on this row we are going to start increasing. So I'm going to go into this chain stitch. Okay, I'm going into this chain stitch and I'm making a double crochet stitch there like that. Then I'll make 1 chain, then I'll go into the stitch, this double crochet stitch, and I'm making a double crochet stitch right there. Now I'm doing 2 chains and I'm going into the double crochet, chain 1 double crochet stitch, and I'm repeating the pattern. Okay, two chains, going to the next stitch, and I'm making a double crochet stitch there. 1 chain, I'm going into the chain stitch because we did it into this chain stitch. We'll do the same thing here. Okay, so now you do chain 1, skip 1, 2. On the 3rd one you're making a slip stitch. Okay, then you do your 2 single crochet stitch, 1 chain, turn your work like so. Now you're also going to work on the 1st chain because we want to start increasing. So the 1st chain is a double crochet stitch, chain 1, go to the next stitch and make a double crochet stitch, chain 1, go to the next stitch and make a double crochet stitch. Okay, so now we're chaining 2. We are repeating this pattern in the middle. Now you chain 2 and then you go to the next stitch, chain 1, go to the next stitch, chain 1, go to the next, the last chain before the end, chain 1 and close it up with a slip stitch. Okay, so now we are going to the next 2 stitches with a single crochet stitch like that, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so we are going to still increase right here by doing, oh my yarn. Okay, okay, so chain 1 and turn, and then you go into this place which is the 1st chain stitch, and then you do your double crochet stitch, chain 1, go to the next stitch and do a double crochet stitch, chain 1, the next stitch, double crochet stitch, chain 1, in the next stitch, double crochet stitch, chain 2 because we have 2 chains here, and you repeat this pattern, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 2 because we have two chains here. We go to the next and do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, double crochet on the chain simply because we are increasing, chain 1 and skip 1, 2, 3 and do a double crochet, a slip stitch here, close it up with a chain. And because we are at this end, if you're not at this end, or if it doesn't have a straight line like this, please don't stop, continue until you have a straight line like that. So I'm going to stop here, cut my yarn and stop here. If your yarn is still long, you can cut it and stop there. So now I'm going to work on this side, then work on this side, then continue. Okay, I'll show you guys the next step to do. Now I'm going to put in my yarn. I'm going to count for you guys. So I'll do from where I stopped. I'll count from the stitch where I stopped, okay, where I put in my last stitch, my last slip stitch, right? Yeah, so from there 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. To use on the 10th stitch, I'm going to do 3 chains as my first double crochet stitch. The next one I'm doing a double crochet stitch, then I'm making 2 chains, I'm skipping 1, 2. On the 3rd place I'm doing 2 chains, 2 double crochet, oh my god, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same place, okay? So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all right. So now I'm making 2 chains again, I'm skipping 1, 2, and I'm going to the next place, and I'm doing 1, 2. On the 3rd place I'm doing a double crochet stitch, chain 1, go to the next, 1, 2, skip 1. All right, on the next place I'm doing a double crochet stitch, chain 1, skip 1. On the next place I'm doing a double crochet stitch, chain 1, skip 1. On the next place, which is the next stitch, I'm doing a double crochet stitch. So chain 1, you go to the next stitch, double crochet stitch, okay, chain 1, go to the next stitch, double crochet stitch, chain 1, the next stitch, double crochet stitch, chain 1. Now we're chaining 2 rather. So here we have 2 chains, we're going to the next place and we're doing double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So 2 chains, the next stitch, double crochet stitch, then you do chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So now we do chain 1, double crochet. In this place we did a double crochet on this chain place, so whatever we do here, we do it here too. So on this chain we are going to do a double crochet stitch right there, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet stitch in the next place, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet stitch in the next place. So we did 1, 2. So on this place, remember after 2 stitches here, we have 1, 2 stitch, right? So this one is supposed to be double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So we are going to repeat the same thing here. And because we have 2 chains, we are going to skip 1, 2. On the third one, we are going to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so you do 2 chains, you skip 1, 2, and the next place we are doing a double crochet, and then the last double crochet, and then we've come to the end of this row. Okay, good. So the next thing is 3 chains. Turn your work, and now we are going to be reducing immediately. Okay, immediate reduction. So how do you reduce? You go to the next and do your double crochet, 2 chains, go to the same place and repeat this pattern. Very important. Repeat this pattern, do a chain. Okay, so now 2 chains, this is where you reduce. This is where you reduce for this. So 2 chains, instead of doing on this first stitch, we are going to skip the first stitch and go on the second one and do a double crochet on the second one instead of the first one. So double crochet on the second stitch. Okay, so we automatically reduce here. So that is how we are going to be reducing, guys. On the second stitch is where we're going to be doing our first double crochet. So double crochet, every other thing is the same. You're just going to be reducing on that second stitch. So here you do your 2 chains, you repeat this pattern in the middle. Two chains, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch. Now on this place we have 2 stitches left. Remember that we actually reduced 1 here, so we work on just 1, we ignore the last one. Okay, so we work on the second to the last stitch, and then you just simply go ahead and do 2 chains. Okay, then you skip this last stitch and go into this place and do this pattern of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, then now you do your 2 chains and then you go to the second to the last stitch or the last 2 stitches and repeat that. So now we skip this one and we skip this one. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. So 3 chains. All right, turn your work, double crochet on the next stitch, 2 chains, go into this place and repeat this pattern. Okay, two chains. Now you have to skip 1, go to the next place and do your double crochet stitch. So you're reducing, and that is just what I'm going to be doing to reduce. Okay, so I'm just going to be repeating this all through till I get like where I think you guys need to see, and I'll show you guys. Okay guys, so it's coming together. It's coming together. Oh my god. So I've loosened this thing like 7 times before I could get it like this. So be patient with yourself, okay? You're going to do it. You're going to be able to do it, okay? If you follow the instructions carefully, you're going to be able to do it. So you can see that these stitches here, they keep reducing. I keep skipping 1 stitch on each side, 1 stitch on each side, so it's remaining just 1. So now we're going to skip this one all together, and it's important. That's why I'm going to show you guys this place right now. So after your 3 chains, of course, you turn your work, and then you do double crochet, chain 2, because we have 2 chains here. So you repeat this pattern, which is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, okay. So you do your 2 chains, okay. Now we are going to skip this one totally, and we'll go into this place instead of this place. We'll go into this place and do a double crochet stitch. That's a very big space to skip. I don't know how they did that. But they did, and it was okay. So we're going to do it. So chain 1, double crochet stitch, another double crochet stitch. So we do 2 chains, okay. So we skip this one and we go into the next place and we do double crochet, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So you see, nobody's gonna know. So we do 2 chains and then we go to the last place and we repeat our 2 last stitches, okay. So now we're doing 1 more row before we end this whole thing. You can do as many rows as you want. If you want it longer, you can keep going, but at this point I'm not going to reduce anything again. I'm just going to do this, okay. 1, 2 double crochet. Did I say I'm not going to reduce anything again? I'm sorry if I did. I think I have to reduce. I have to take out the chains, the chain stitches. So we repeat this, but now we take out the chains and we go in like that without chains. So you see, I didn't do chains here. So I took out the chains and I repeat my pattern, my 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So no chain, you go to the next place and you continue. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Now you do your last chain and then you go to the next place and you do double crochet, another double crochet, and there we go. Now because this thing looks short to me and I want it longer, a little bit longer, I'm going to do another row. And I also want the row to still go a V form, so I'm going to take out the last chain. So this last 2 chains here, I'm going to take that out. Now from the ones I've been looking, they didn't do this. Yeah, this is just me. Everybody do their own differently. I'm just showing you what I did to make my corset bralettes, okay. This is my version. You can also do your version, you know, right? So any mistake you do might just be a style for you, and that's crochet. That's it. That's how it works here. So you can see there's no chain in this last stitches, no chains, or just the pattern that we're going to, that we are doing. So no chain, I'm going to the last stitch. Okay, so I think this is okay for me right now, and I'm going to cut it right now. Maybe if it's not okay, I'll repeat this process another two times. That's if I want. If you want, you can repeat this process to make it longer, but for now I'm just going to cut this so that I can do the side. Okay, so guys, because there's no much video or pictures or image of the side of this top, I'm going to do whatever I want, okay, by the sides. So I'm going to put in my yarn right there and put in, do a double do 3 chains as my first double crochet, just like that. Okay, and next one double crochet, next one double crochet, and now I'm going to make 2 chains, skip 1 2 on the third one. On the third place, I'm going to make double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and now I'm going to do another 2 chains, 1 2. I skip 2 places, and then I'm going to do double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So 3 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2. That's what I am doing on the by the sides. 1 2, skip 2. Yay, and the calculation is so right. 1 2 3. Funny enough, I did not even calculate it. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so it just stopped like at the perfect place. I'm so amazed. Like, this is amazing. Like, I did not even calculate it or anything. Bragging rights. Okay, so 3 chains, turn your work, you go to the next stitch and repeat this process till the length that you want. I'm not going to tell you to do 5 rows of this, okay? So 2 chains, go to the next and do this. I'm not going to tell you to do 5 rows of these or 10 rows of these. You know your size. You just have to do equal rows as you do on this side. This is the same thing you're going to do on the side, okay? And there's no adding, there's no reduction. I'm just going to keep doing this thing. I would let you guys know how many rows I'll do it, but for now I'm at the end and I'm going to do my 3 double crochet, and I will do my 3 chains. Okay, and I'll turn my work and I'll repeat till I get the length that I want. Then I'll come to this other side and repeat the same thing, putting my yarn there and doing the same thing till I get here. Then we'll go to the last part of this. I am so excited. Hey guys, so I have completed the sides. Like I said, I did the side and I did the side. I need plenty loves and hearts in the comment section because this is all you need. So what we are going to do now is we are going to work from here down here like this to just make it smooth and neat and beautiful. And maybe I'll do something at the top just to make it beautiful, more beautiful, you know. So I want to tell you guys something, because you might have made a mistake like me and you might not know. So I realized that this side of this bra, the stitches from here to here and the stitches from here to here are not the same. That means this bra is a little bit bigger than this one, and I don't know why. I've counted the stitches, the startup chain is the same. I checked this one, is the same. I don't know, maybe the startup chain of this one is smaller than this one, maybe, I'm not sure. So if you have a mistake like that, this is what I did to correct my own mistake. See, I did 1 2 3 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 1 2, but I reduced here. So this one and this one have 1 knob, so here is just 1 2 3 knobs, so I reduced here. Then I also skip 1 2 3 instead of 2. but I did 2 chains. Okay, so I skipped 1 2 3 instead of 2, and then I did my normal 3 double crochet, then I did 1 2 3 and that, and then we also have 1 left here which will not show, but here there's no 1 left. So we have, I think we have extra 1 2 3 4 stitches here, like extra 4 stitch that we are not supposed to have here, or we missed here, something like that. But that being said, it doesn't matter as long as you know how to correct yourself the way I did. So now we are going to go to the next step, which is the semi-finals, right? So I'm going in like this, and I'm going to make single crochet round. Some people make double crochet, some people make half double crochet. So I'm doing 2 chains and I'm doing single crochet round, but this is it: single crochet here, single crochet here, single crochet here, single crochet here. So in each of these rows I'm doing 2 single crochet. Then there's a knob here, I'm doing 1 single crochet. Then in the row I'm doing another 2 single crochet. So I'm going to do that round. So at this place I'm just going to do my single crochet in the next available stitch, next available stitch, and next one I'm doing 2 single crochet. That's how it looks. This end, this is the edge, right? This is the edge, and at the end I'm going to do 2 single crochet there. So that's one, this is another one before I continue. Put single crochet, and that's just to enable me to turn. You know, when you're doing granny square and you get to the end, you need to put 2 or 3 or make a chain, you know, just to turn. You can decide not to do that, it doesn't matter. Okay guys, so this is the place where I said some stitches are left. I think 1 stitch is left here. So what I'm going to do there is the same thing I did here. Okay, so I'm just going to put my single crochet on this place, single crochet on the next stitch, and you see that automatically locks it up, so it's not going to show. This side and this side looks identically the same. Identically the same is tautology, right? No, not the correct English. So I'm just going to do it to the end, single crochet to the end, like I said earlier. And we go to the next step. I might not do this thing on camera, I might not do the whatever I want to do again, like another double crochet. I might not do it on camera, I might do it on camera. In short, let me do it, no plenty talk. Okay, so I'm at the end, 1 chain, and this is what I'm going to do. I want to do another double crochet round, okay? But if I do 3 chains and turn and start doing my double crochet, because I want this side to be the front side and this other side to be the back side, the stitch would be showing the back side of the stitch. I mean, somebody that do not crochet would not understand what I'm saying, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So because of that, I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to come and start again from here, just so that the front side will be neat. All the stitches that are facing the front would be facing the front. If you know what I'm saying, you know, right? So I'm going to cut my yarn, I just did, and I'm going to put in my yarn here, and then I'll start another row just for the neatness. Not like I couldn't do 3 chains and turn. So this is my 3 chains that I would have done here if I didn't care about how neat it is or it would look. So I'm just going to put in this yarn here and do my double crochet stitches round. You know what, I'm having a second thought. So let's do half double crochet. So 2 chains, half double crochet stitches, half double crochet stitches, 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, okay, 4 half double crochet. Now we are going to add a tweak. Let's tweak it a little bit. So we are going to do 1 2 3, go back to the third place and do a single crochet. That's our little tweak. Then you go to the next place, you do your half double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet. That's 3 4 5. We tweak it a little bit again. 3. So you do 3 chains, and at the bottom of the chain you go back and you do a single crochet at the bottom of the chain. So that's the tweak we're going to be doing. So half double crochet, half double crochet. So 5 half double crochet, or 3 half double crochet, or 2 half double crochet, or 4 half double crochet, or 6 half double crochet, whichever interval you want. You do this, or you do any other thing. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do round, and I'll show you guys the next step. But before we go to the next step, please click the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. If you've watched up to this level, this time, I know it's because you like what you're seeing. So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button to stay connected with us. Thank you so much. Let's complete this and get to the next step. Okay, so I am at the end, and I'm going to close it up with a single crochet stitch, and this is what we have. So now I have to do I'm going to do a long chain that will tie at the back, that I'll use for the back to tie it. Then I'll put it on a mannequin. Then I'll do the stuff, and I'll show you guys the next step, okay? But that'll be tomorrow. As you can see shadows, right? That means it's late. I have to rest. See you guys tomorrow. Guys, so I have worn it on the mannequin, and as you can see, this place is actually not as slim as the normal one that I usually see on Instagram, but I know why, and I love it like this. I don't want it to be that slim or that small. I'm going to do another one though, which would be slimmer than this, and all you have to do is to keep reducing. Like, you can keep reducing, you can take out some of the stitches here and keep reducing, and then you get it to be very slim. So that's not a problem for me. So now I want to do the hand. I'll do the hand, then I'll do the boho stuff on it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in my yarn, put it at the place where I want the hand to be, okay? So there is supposed to be like, it's supposed to go like this, right? Like this, and then the hand will come by the side and it will go through to the back, right? So I'm going to put it at where I want it to be. So I'm going to like put in my mannequin doesn't have a stand, like where the stand is has fallen off. So why I'm doing this is to get the resistance, to get it to be strong enough to hold the ball hole thing, right? Because I have to sew in the ball hole, that stuff. I need to sew it in, you understand? So I need this baseline. You can make it to be like double crochet stitch. You can go back and forth till you have some stitches, but because I'm lazy and this is for a tutorial for you guys, I'm just going to do a long chain for the hand. This is my long chain, and it is 45 chains, okay? So I'm going to pass this through the back like this, and I get a comfortable place for me. For me is the second row of the stitch.
So this was a bit confusing at first. I loosened like 3 chains, but at the end of the day I ended up doing 55 to 60 chains. I'm not sure, but I would advise you to measure yourself, like wear it as you go. That's why I always do crochet for myself first before making for other people, because I use myself as measurement. So if I'm making for someone, I sincerely do not know how many I'm going to make. So if you're making for yourself, it will be easier for you. But anyways, I did 55 to 60 chains at the end of the day.
Okay, so I have done the two side of the hand, and now I have to work on the aesthetic of the top, which is the stuff that looks like braids. And I think that is going to be very long, or it's supposed to be long, so I'm going to use some strands.
So guys, I ended up using my sitting room. I used these 2 chairs, as you can see me there, just struggling and going around it like this. So just so that you guys have an idea of what to do, right? That's why I'm recording. And it was very, very long. It was more than, if I should say, it was more than 12 inches long. Like it was more than 12 inches long. Like it was more than 12 feet long. 12 feet. I said inches. I'm sorry. It was more than 12 feet long. So you can just do it very long, and at the end of the day you can just cut it if it's not if it's too long. You get it? So yeah, this is what I just did. I made it very, very long, and I can't even remember. I think it was like 46 or 45 strands of of yarn that I used, and I braided it together.
So 44, 46, 47, 47 strands. Now I'm going to divide it into two, and braid them. So I'll be braiding it. So I'll be braiding this, braid it. Yeah, it's quite difficult. I need somebody to help me hold it, but nobody's here, so I'll use my tip. Let's go back to our crochet room. So this is how it looks. Okay, so I am done braiding it, and this is the edge. I need to tie it, like I need to tie the edge, you understand, so that it will not loosen. So I'm going to pick up like 2 or 3 strands out of them, and I'm going to like tie it like this, very tight, so that I'll fasten it right there. You guys will see how it goes. Let me do it, but then I'll show you. So I just tied it. I'm not cutting it yet because I'm not sure if it's going to be enough yet, and I didn't know I needed this thing, these pins, but right now I think I need it. So if you didn't get it from the beginning, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how I'll do this whole thing, and you can improvise, right? Okay, so I'll start from the back. I'll start from the back like this, and I'll go like this, like I'll put it here. Use the pin and hold it up first, just to make sure that the length is enough. So I'll go in and out, use the pin and hold it in and out, there, like that. Then I'll pass it through the handle. You see why you needed the chains? Because you need to pass this through the chain. At the end of the day, you need to like use your needle and thread and tag it through the chains. Okay, so that's how it will be from the back. I hope you guys can see. I have not seen this dress, the back. I've not seen the top from the back before. I've not seen it on the internet, so I am doing whatever I like at the back. Whatever you like is what you do at the back, so you can decide to do something else. That's on you. So I'm tagging this, then it will pass like this. Ooh, like this. Ooh. It's looking so beautiful already. Okay, so you just keep tagging it, tagging.
So I just tagged it, used the pin to tag it round, just so that I am sure that the length is enough, and I made sure that I know where I'm going to eventually stitch it into the dress, like where to put the stitches at the end of the day.
So I am going to tag this thing now. So I need a needle. I told you guys that you need a needle, right? So good news, yay, I got this box and I want to show you guys what's in the, ooh, look at this, guys. So I have this beautiful box. You can buy from them. I would link their website in the description. Guys, look at this. Look at the pins that comes with it. This is pin 4mm. I barely use these bigger pins, pin 5, pin 6. They are mostly for big projects like sweaters and all those, and I barely do sweaters, but I'm definitely sure I'm going to use them sometime. But I am sure that I'm going to use this pin 4. So it also comes with this gift, this needle. Perfect, just when I needed it. So I'm going to be using this needle. I'm going to be using this needle to tag it. Okay, yay, so excited. So check their items out, check their website out. The name is Delacue bags on Instagram. I love it, I love it, I love it. So let's tag this thing already. So I'm going to, the needle is so big that the yarn can pass through. So I'm going to make this pass through here. We are going to start tagging it, and that means we have to start taking off the pin from the very first place so it doesn't pierce into our hand. So I'll go in with my thread and my needle from the back. I'm tagging it in this way. I'm going to make sure I get a big part of the mesh thing. What's this thing called? The braid thing. I'm going to make sure I get a big part of it. So this is how I'm tagging it, guys. It's easy, very easy. Go in. I'm sure that I have made this crochet very simple for you. I mean this design very simple for you, and I'm sure that you're going to be able to do it by yourself. Another thing that I would like to say, another correction that I would like to do, because this is my first time I'm trying it. Sincerely, I did a lot of frogging. I loosened, I came back, I did it again, I loosened, I came back, and I did it again. So I'm going to advise you guys on something. The startup chain, I would advise you to do 16 chains instead of 18. Okay, for a medium size, I feel like the 18 is too much. And you make sure that it's not more than 6. Make sure it's not more than 6, because this 6 is already looking like it's very big for me. I don't know, it's looking like it's very big. I hope it is not big. I'll wear it and I'll try it. But yeah, that's it. I'm just going to tag this whole thing and then I'll wear it. I might wear it and show you guys, I might not wear it and show you guys. You guys have already seen it on the mannequin, so well, thank you so much for watching. This is how I'm tagging the, so let's take this one off. This is how I'm tagging this chain to it. I'm tagging the chain like one at a time. So you see, one at a time. Wow, this stitch, this needle was actually what I needed, like at this point in my life, because I've been thinking already, what needle am I going to use to tag this thing, just for me to remember that I got a free needle. So thank you, Delaki. Thank you so much. I really love it. It's well needed and it's very well appreciated. I appreciate this. So I have just sewn in this thing on, like you can see, I sewed the bra cup, and now I'm not going to cut out this leftover first. I want to try it on. Moment of truth. I want to try it on and see whether it's enough, whether this place is short, because it looks like this place is shorter than this side. So you can see this circle is smaller than this one. So I want to try it on and see. Then another mistake I think I have made now is this place. I think I would need to sew in, I think there's a mistake beneath here, like under this place where I'm supposed to correct in my next one, but this is okay. The only thing that I might have to do now is to sew this one like this, like to make it come together. I don't know if you guys will understand what I'm saying, but to make it come together like this so that it will go up, because it's like this when you wear it. Okay, I think it needs to be like this, you understand? But let me try it first. Okay guys, I think it's a hit. What do you guys think about this? I actually think it's a hit, because first of all, I didn't watch tutorials from anywhere. I just looked at it and I'm trying to do it, right? So this is the mistakes. These are the mistakes that I did for this top. Number one, the hand is short. I don't know the measurement for the hand. This one is okay, so I'm going to use this measurement and do this one, okay? And number two mistake is this place, this joining where I joined the two brack up. I think there's something I was supposed to do there that I did not do, which is I was not supposed to start adding or start making 2 chains, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. I was supposed to just do 1 chain, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet for like 3 rows before I started adding, but I did not do that. So if you can correct that, please do. The third thing that I'm supposed to do right now that I wouldn't have done if I had gotten this bottom place, the downside right. If I had gotten it right, I wouldn't have done it, but now I'm going to do it. I'm going to just sew in this one and this one together. If I sew in together, it's going to lift my babies up. Okay, it's going to lift my babies up, which I think would be better. So I'm going to lift my babies up by sewing these two together like this. Then I think that would be okay. Yeah, that would be okay. But for now, this is it. And this is how the back looks. It's kind of short. I can also add some length for this place. I can also add some length right there, but right now I'm not sure. Maybe in the next one I want to do, I will add the length. Then the hand, I'll also add the hand length, but it's still the same process that I'm going to do. The only thing that you might not see me doing that I'm going to do off camera right now is sew in this one, like sew this place and this place together like that, so that it lifts my babies up. And that's just the only thing I will do that you guys might not know how I do it. I'm sure you know how I did it. But yeah, that's it. We've come to the end of this tutorial. This is how I made my top. I'm going to make more of these. I'm going to make different colors because this is my first trial. So I'm going to do second, third, fourth, different colors, different size, so that I'll master the top. So you too should try at your end and be doing different size, different colors. If you have any problem concerning these, you have an issue, you guys are going to have plenty issues, because I know you will have plenty issues, because I have had plenty issues doing this shit. I have had plenty issues doing this. Imagine me, like, I loosened like 7 to 10 times. This is actually like one of the most difficult designs I have made. It looks very easy, but it's not easy. It's technical. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video, guys. Mwah.